Along Virginia's coastline, it seems almost everyone works for the military in one way or another, and there's a sense of dread about the future. Warships come to this BAE yard to be refitted and repaired, but the Navy's warned them the looming cuts may mean work will be cancelled on 13 ships. So the company's told 3,500 workers they could be laid off. A story repeated all over America.
I think it sucks. It's really bad. It's going to affect a whole lot of people. Not just shipyard people, it's going to trickle on down to everybody. The uniformed people, McDonald's down the street, the chicken shack, everybody. This could destroy this country is what's going to do. It's going to put this country in a worse depression than the 20s.
It takes a lot to scare the mightiest military the world has ever known, but the Pentagon seems rattled by the threat of savage cuts. And President Obama, touring another shipyard, has spoken out against the harsh automatic cuts right across government. Congress designed them to be so brutal that they themselves will be forced to do a deal. But it hasn't worked. America is again on the brink of crisis.
So these cuts are wrong. They're not smart. They're not fair. They're a self-inflicted wound that doesn't have to happen.
This all earns contempt from Republicans back in Washington.
The President has been traveling all over the country, and today going down to Newport News in order to use our military men and women as a prop in yet another campaign rally to support his tax hikes. Now, the American people know the president gets more money, they're just going to spend it.
Meals on Wheels are a far cry from battleships, but here in Virginia they'd be cut too.
How are you?
Long time no see.
Some people, like Mary Williams, would no longer get hot dinners delivered.
I would just be lost. I wouldn't know what to do. And they're cutting everything for the people who don't have, when everybody got plenty and they don't want to get up off in anything. And it's like they're fighting with each other, and it's too much fighting going on. Somebody has to pull the plug.
Whether it's Miss Mary or the workers at the shipyard, the very threat of cuts has already caused intense worry. If they don't do a deal by Friday, work won't suddenly stop here or anywhere else. The cuts would be gradual, but in one way, damage has already been done to economic confidence and people's lives. All this to focus the minds of the politicians. Mark Mardell, BBC News, Virginia.